I'm drinking water as well. Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you all for coming today. That'd be awesome. Helping to make Nirav and Dhwani's wedding such a memorable and special. The red couples, please. A massive thank you to everyone who have contributed to make Nirav and Dhwani's day so wonderful. I would like to thank Dhwani's family. Especially, thank you so much. I cannot thank enough Girish and China mom. Can't thank enough, so thank you so much. I will not wedding on. Thank you. What can I say about a man who came from humble beginnings? A man who's now quickly rising to very top of his profession, based solely on intelligence, grit, and willpower to push where others have fallen. Well, you know what? That's enough about me. We're here to talk about Nirav. So, I was instructed that speeches should follow 3 simple rules. Stand up, speak up, and shut up. So, you know, in speeches like this, you usually share memories that you have with the bride and the groom. But lately it's been hard recalling any of my recent memories because of primarily 2 reasons. A, I'm married, and B, I'm getting to my midlife crisis, which is aka getting old. But obviously I'm supposed to sing groom's many praises and tell you all the good qualities, but sorry, A, I cannot sing, and B, I won't lie. The earliest memory I have for Nirav is taking him out for dinner, and I knew how important he was to Dhwani, so I had to impress him. It was just about time that Dhwani and I, my Dhwani. It was important for me to leave good impression behind for Nirav, because Dhwani and I were getting serious, and it was important for me to make sure Nirav liked me, so he would give good reviews to Dhwani. But it turned out that actually he impressed me. It was one of the New Year's Eve where Nirav and I went to Morristown to celebrate New Year's Eve with Dhwani and 6 of our nerds, residency friends. So I feel sorry for you. I don't know if you remember the time where we were stuck celebrating New Year's Eve with her medical student friends or residency friends. We were just hanging out by the bar, just having chill time. It was New Year's Eve. It was pretty low-key. And here I see Nirav walking up to 6 strangers, dancing, having a lot of time, and making friends with them in no time. And within 10 minutes, out of 6 of us were now 12 people partying like animals. So that's Nirav in short, right? He's a guy full of confidence, self-belief, walking up to these random people, making friends within minutes. I've never, it's always smiling, never shy. Right, every time we go out for dinner, we always run into his patients and we always gush about him. AKA a nurse for my dad, apparently was his patient and cannot say good things about him. So I would just like to say, Nirav, you are a lucky groom. You have married Dhwani. So beautiful, so smart, so funny, warm, loving, and caring. She deserves a good husband. So thank God you married her before she found one. Before writing this speech, I was in deep thought, thinking about how could I sum up my relationship with Nirav. A few words simply won't do justice, but I came with 15 words, not that anyone's counting. But selfless, loyal, confident, determined, disciplined, very clean, organized, extremely patient, hardworking, stylish, optimistic, reasonable, and romantic. Nirav is a strong love family, an idol son to an idol mother. A guy who loves and respects his mom will always love and respect his wife to display his presence. So on behalf of the family, Dhwani, welcome to our game. I've never seen Nirav so happy since he's known you, Dhwani. Suddenly when you're together, even when you are apart, it's obvious that you are in true love for each other. the way I see it, it's not about finding the person who you can be with, but it's about finding a person you cannot be without. So in fact, you found each other makes me really happy. Now that I'm married, it's been 5 years. 5. I would like to share a bit of what I call a language of woman. So Dhwani will help me. She will say something, I will translate for you what it actually means. So to help you learn a new language called woman.
Do you want?
She wants.
We need.
She needs.
It's your decision.
The correct decision should be ours. It's hers.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, and you will pay for later.
We need to talk.
This could mean I need to complain, or you're screwed, or both.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, but Shri doesn't want you to go.
I'm not upset.
Of course she is, you moron.
You're so manly.
Yeah, but you need to shave and you sweat.
Ugh, this kitchen is so inconvenient.
Time to buy a new house.
I think we need new curtains.
And carpet, and furniture, and appliance, and...
We have a wedding next weekend, and I really need new shoes.
Yeah, and the 40 pairs of our shades of wrong whites, I guess.
Ugh, I don't want to talk about it.
Just yet.
Do you love me?
She's about to ask something really expensive.
How much do you love me?
She did something already, and you're not gonna like it.
I'll be ready in just a minute.
You might as well take off your shoes and take a nap.
Do I look fat?
Say, she's beautiful.
Ugh, you have to learn to communicate.
Just agree with her.
Are you even listening to me?
Too late, brother. You're doomed.
Mine.
Hers.
Ours.
Also hers.
Yours.
Definitely hers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's not, but you will be sorry.
Do you like this recipe?
You better did. Don't complain.
I'm not yelling.
Yes, she is. And it's important, I think. I hope these examples will somehow help you in years to come. So thank you very much, Dhwani, for taking and helping me. Usually she would say, yeah, do whatever you want. So nobody else could be possibly standing here feeling so proud and honored to present Nirav on this day, on this important day of his life. So first, can everyone please raise their glasses, please? Looks like I've lost mine, but should be. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me an immense pleasure to invite you to raise your glasses. Pleasure to invite everyone to raise your glasses and toast our new bride, Mr. and Mrs. Patel. May your life be filled with many happiness and many memories to come. Cheers. Don't drink long without other choices on this one.
Knew that one day, Nirav would make me stand here and tell everyone all about him. I guess it's payback for all the times I've conquered him throughout the years. For those of you who don't know who I am, this is a Patel wedding. And if you don't know who I am, this is the wrong wedding for you. Just kidding. It is really hard growing up in the shadow of the favorite child. Trust me, I know. Mommy, Nirav ne bata pyar kar se. He's always been mom's favorite. But growing up, he was also the smart one of the two of us. If Nirav decides that he wants to quit pharmacy today, he would make an excellent war strategist. When we were young, no matter what trouble he made, somehow I was the one who would get blamed for it and get punished. That's why he's mommy's favorite. All jokes aside though, he has a lot of amazing qualities about him, but I think that the one that stands out the most to most people who know and love him is his loyalty. He is loyal to a fault. This is a story from when we were younger, and I think students heard part of this story. I believe I was in the 9th grade and he was in the 7th. And we had this talent show at school. My friends and I had decided that we were the next Backstreet Boys and we were going to sing. So on the day of the talent, we got up on stage confident that we were going to be the next Backstreet Boys, and we started to perform. About 10 seconds into the song, we started seeing people putting their hands on their ears, and some even walked out of the hall. But there he was, standing in the back of the hall, cheering, albeit embarrassingly. I mean, most brothers would have left the hall out of embarrassment that their sister sounded like a dying cat in front of the whole school, but not him. He listened to the entire 4 minutes of the song, Tell Me Why. Let's be honest. If I was him, I would have been singing, Tell Me Why. Are you still singing? So Mom, Nirav, and I have been through a lot in our years together. And people say that often, but if you guys haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have, I'm very protective of Nirav. When we were young, he would get sick often. Oftentimes, we were worried that he wouldn't make it, and we had several of those moments together. The point I'm trying to make is that we've been through hell and back together. We were always the 3 Musketeers, but today we go from being 3 to 4. Oh wait. I forgot about Jay. Well, let me rephrase. We go from being the 4 Musketeers to the 5. But enough of the sad stuff. Life has not always been a bed of roses with this one. Even though we loved each other, we hated each other so much. When Mom would be at work, we would always find a reason to fight about something, whether it was the TV remote, or whether it was me becoming a moody teenager who didn't want to play badminton with him and would rather just read books. We would always fight hard. We would actually throw punches. Have I ever told you the story of how he broke my nose? Yeah, I didn't think he would do that, but he did. It was just another day of fighting in the Patel household. Mom was at work, as always, missing out on all the action, but we kept her in the loop every 2 minutes. We made phone calls. Mummy, Nirav and Mane Maru. Nirav would hang up the phone because I wouldn't give him the receiver. He would then call her back and say, Na Mummy, Dhwani hai pehla Mane Maru. Of course, it's payback then. I would hang up the phone, and this would continue for about a good 10 minutes or so. Now that I'm older, now that we're older, I'm surprised that we're still alive. If I was Mom, and we did this, I think I would have killed my children. Just to get some peace of mind. But remember how I told you that Nirav is an excellent strategist? Anyways, during one of our fights, one thing led to another, and somehow it turned into a dare. He threatened to punch me in the nose. So being the bold, naive person that I was, I say, Maka doodh piya hai to punch karine dekha. So Nirav has always been good at bargaining, so he says, if I punch you, you promise not to beat me up. So of course I fake promised him that, and then, wham! He punched me in the face so hard that I fell backwards. He starts laughing, of course, which pissed me off even more. Needless to say, I did not keep my promise and chased him down. And well, the rest was history, or so I thought. Because when Mom came home, guess who was in trouble? I'll give you a hint. It was not the strategist. He's always been an overachiever, as his traditions. But Nirav went one step further and married a Dhwani hotel. Because why have just one amazing Dhwani in your life when you can have two? I see how you guys are around each other. Always stay smiling and always stay happy. This guy has been my heart. He's my best friend. He's my confidant. And as Dhwani said, partner in crime, my whole life. Even after I got married. I think Jay became proverbial. He has literally been my lifesaver. A few years ago, we went on this hiking trip to Zion National Park. We did this wilderness hike called the Subway. And what that means is basically there's no trails. And it was a long day of hiking, and me being me, I was complaining and I was slow. And we were running out of time to get out of this canyon before it turned dark. I was exhausted, I was scared, I was worried that we were going to be sleeping with the animals, and that the mountain lion was going to come and get me. Now, he was my motivation. He told me to keep one foot in front of the other, and we did finally make it out. Most brothers would have been upset or angry that their sister was not walking fast enough or was slowing them down. Not Nirav. He was patient, he was encouraging, and walked with me the whole time. He's my heart, this guy. He's always been my cheerleader. Cherish him the way I do. Always stand up for him, because I promise you, come rain, shine, or wild animals, he will always be there for you no matter what. I promise I won't cry. It's hard. Okay, so now you've gone through the biggest test of your lives. You did not kill each other planning this wedding. People always assume that a wedding and a marriage are the same thing. They're not. A wedding is what you do to show others how you feel about each other. A marriage is something that you live every single second of every single day. Remember, happiness is not about material things. It is about the small, unspoken things that you do for each other every single day. It is home. It is family. And sweetie, you are now part of this family. I say this to you both. I said this to you both a little over a year ago. And I'll repeat it. You two are here today not only because of what you love about each other, but in spite of all the faults that you have seen in each other. A marriage is not the joining of two people. It's the joining of two families. It is sacrificing oneself to provide for, support, and show understanding for the feeling of everyone connected to you two by this bond. If I can give you one piece of advice from our 6 years of marriage, it would be the one that was given to us by the priest who married us in Las Vegas. He said that you will have a lot of ups and downs in this journey. You will agree on some things and completely disagree on others. But do not go to sleep angry if you do not come to an agreement. Set aside your differences and agree to discuss again in the morning. Fatty. Yes, I know he's skinny, but to me, he's always my fatty. We have had so many adventures together, from all of our shenanigans growing up to all of our trips and adventures as grown-ups. We have seen a lot, we have done a lot. Today, you have been Sweetu. I'm sorry, Dhwani is just weird for me. She said, your new partner in crime. I wish you guys many new adventures together. May your lives together be filled with very many happy memories, and may our families remain close and become ever so closer. If I can ask everyone to raise their glasses one more time, please. To the new couple, I say, live long and prosper. And yes, that was a Star Trek joke. Cheers. Cheers.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for all those wonderful speeches. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. words. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few words, none other than the bride and groom. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic to the bride and groom. And if we can all please do give your attention towards the bride and groom at this time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Are you having a good time? All right. A big party for Louis here. All right, but thank you so much for coming. I know you guys have traveled far and wide. I know for some people it's been hard. You've been changing shifts. You've been helping us out. We really appreciate it. Just having you guys here on our special day just makes it even more special. And I cannot say enough. So let's have a fantastic night. Let's party like there's no tomorrow.
Thank you everyone for coming in and celebrating with us. All the friends, all the family, it means a lot to us being with us and giving us your blessing. So let's get the party rolling and have more fun tonight and keep this going forever. Thank you.
Thank you.
Proceed to the first dance. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and proceed to the first dance at this time.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own. In your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Let's give a big round of applause for a wonderful performance right here, ladies and gentlemen, for the first dance right now. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. So ladies and gentlemen, if I can get everybody, family, friends, groom side, bright side, everybody at your seats right now. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, groom side, bright side, everybody. Let's give it over here. And the money right over here, ladies and gentlemen. For the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Patel. Come on, everyone. We're going to go ahead and take a group picture with the bride and groom. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take a group picture with the bride and groom. So everybody up, all in for it this time. ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I need to see everybody's hands up in the air right now. Put them up. Put your hands up. Come on. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Yeah. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Billy, MC Johnny G. Let's go. Everyone. We're never the one to put down, ladies and gentlemen. It's a party. Put them up. Put them up. Let's go. Everyone.
सनसेट है भाई तेरा फुल सेट है मुझे भी देखो मेरा बनने लगा को तो हसीना तो वाला भी कभी ना तो तुमको कभी बड़ा चढ़ने लगा थोड़ा हार्ड सा हो के थोड़ा जेंटल सा हो के थोड़ा सही सा हो के थोड़ा मेंटल सा हो के सारे
Let's catch up! Everyone go crazy! That's right, all my brothers and people. Here we go!
नहीं करना वो जाके अपनी भैंस चराए तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है
People to the dance floor right now, all my party people. Come on, out your seats, report to the dance floor right now. Let's go. Put your hands up, come on everyone, let's bounce, bounce, bounce.
That's why I need a one dance, got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time, but I go, higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance, got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time, but I go, higher powers taking a hold on me.
Baby, I like your style.
Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my hands. I had to bust up the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as it's getting supply me, I don't want to spend time fighting. We got a long time and that's why I need one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time, but I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need one